Oh, lovely. You found an extra hoodie. I was kind of fully planning on just settling with the tank top because, well, I waited too long to make my way to the forest last time, so I ended up turning before I could take it off, so thank you. Honestly, I know it's a Sunday and you have work tomorrow at the library, so you really didn't have to help me prep for my moon trip. You're so sweet to me, darling. Listen, like I said, I know you have work tomorrow, but do you want to go on a little date? There's this spot on the cliffside I like to go to whenever I'm in my other form, or in lunacy as some like to call it, that I think you'd really like, but if you don't want to, that's okay, I'm sure you'd rather. Alright, I guess I'll lead the way. Stop trying to peek through my fingers. We're almost there. Just a few more steps and here we are. Yeah, beautiful. Orla Burns, said you're beautiful. You're my darling dear one. So, I think I'm allowed to say that now, right? Sorry, that was a little cheesy, huh? You like that? Well, I may be a werewolf, but I can still eat cheese, so I hope you're ready for more. Alright, I'll stop. For now. Okay, now, come on. Come sit with me. I really do love the view of the village from up here. Don't get me wrong, I actually like being a werewolf. It's actually freeing when I'm in my other form, painful transformation aside, but it reminds me when I'm in lunacy that I may be alone right now, but when I come back, I still get to see the same people I grew up with. I still get to ask my werewol-I about his wee ones. I'll still get to eat my favourite croissants with chocolate from the baker. And I still get to see you. I've always loved how those lights down there remind me of the people I can come back to, but you're the one that guides me home, darling. Now, there are two ways to enjoy this spot. There's the way we're enjoying it now, with the view of the village down there, or here, turn this way to face down the slant of the hill. Ready? For this. Ta-da! It is bonny, isn't it? I've always wanted to come out here at someone. I just figured it had to be someone who knew, well, nearly all of me. And now I have someone. My family. I'm a little in between families, if you will. Well, my family knows about me being a werewolf. Well, I haven't seen them in a while. It's a long story. I promise I'll tell you about it sometime, but I don't really know if I'm ready to talk about it tonight. I kinda just want tonight to be about us. Is that okay? Thank you for trusting me, darling. You're everything to me. You know that. I will say, looking at these stars, it reminds me of when I was very little. My dad used to tell me that we actually live in a box, and the sky was actually the lid of the box with a bunch of holes punched through it. And when we die, our souls are freed from the box and get to join a big party outside. And every once in a while, souls can look through the holes to check up on us, to see how we're doing. I have no idea how he came up with that, but even after I learned about the actual science of stars, I still always liked the idea of life inside a box and outside of it, because, well, there's life either way. It's just different chapters. I also like to think he's looking down at me and is quite happy with the life I've made for myself. And do you want to know a secret? I think he would have liked you. It's alright. It's been long enough to where it doesn't hurt quite as much. It's more bittersweet, you know? Whenever you would have to go away for a bit to visit some relatives or something, he'd tell me to look up at the stars and remember that he's looking at the same ones wherever he is. It's what I do when I miss you at night. Promise me you'll look at the stars when I'm away. Good. Do you have a favourite constellation? Well, I need to know where to look when I'm away. Oh yes, that's a good one. Out of curiosity, is there a particular reason why? Huh. Well, it suits you. I really like Orion because, well, it isn't all that deep, but it's always been the easiest for me to find for some reason. I've had a lot of change in my life, so I really appreciate how constant it's been for me. I know. I don't want to go either. But you've got work tomorrow, darling. I'll walk you home, though. Although, I guess that's a given since you don't quite know your way through the forest like I do. And I wouldn't want you to get lost, so... Thank you for understanding me. You always get me, like no one else ever has. Alright, let's get you home. Alright, here we are. One more hug. I'll see you in a couple of days, darling. I love you see you later.